this is when we are at our best, that connection that really holds us together. Just as a kind of a reference, a year or so ago, we planted a little oak tree in the front yard here at the Episcopal residence. We felt like it would be a gift to future residents here. So we wanted to see it grow at least a little bit. And as we were preparing for the tropical storm and moving all our things in, it was interesting that we checked on Mo, is what we call him, the mighty oak. He's not quite so mighty yet, but he will be someday. But we checked on him and we asked the question, do you think the roots are deep enough to hold him up in a storm? And so funny that you referenced that today, because we were talking about it just yesterday as we were bringing in all the stuff from the patio and outside, are the roots deep enough to withstand this storm? And I think that while pandemics and racial unrest may not be a weather storm or weather-related storm, it is a storm. It is a crisis. It is a disaster in many ways. And I'm hopeful that we might be rooted enough that we might not be swayed by the winds that just beat us right now. But that we are rooted and grounded in the love of God and in the rootedness of one another. I think one of the references I made back then, I did so much research on oaks and all kinds of trees, but that the reason that they can stand together is because they're intertwined and they kind of look like a gnarly mess. But in that gnarliness and in that intertwinedness, that's why they're able to withstand the storm. And I believe as Louisianans, we know that probably better than anybody, is in our connectedness, in our intertwinedness, in even our gnarliness, that we can withstand the storms.